Yes, Reloaded, man. It's your boy 3-Letter, man. Subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram. Y'all see where to follow your boy at. Hit the like button also. I appreciate that. Y'all see the title of this one, man. Let's talk about it, man. Let's get straight into this, man. So Rory from the Rory and Mal show. Obviously, a lot of us have been introduced from Rory when he was on the Joe Budden podcast, when it was him and Joe and stuff. And we know Rory did have ties to the music industry. I did like watching Rory, Mal, and Joe Budden together. I'm not gonna lie to you. I used to watch his brothers religiously. Love their chemistry and everything like that. I was kind of mad when they broke up and everything, to be honest, and everything. I never picked sides between the crews and everything. Great to see Rory and Mal, venture off to do other things and stuff. And what I know about Rory, he's a hip hop head. He loves music. That's the only thing I know about. I don't know him personally. Just from watching him for all the years, I've watched him on YouTube and everything. He loves music. And I go back to episodes when Joe Budden and Rory and them have conversations about women and me having Caribbean in my blood and my people from the Caribbean, and Rory, talking about washing drawers in the sink and everything. That's really Caribbean-ish and everything. And even when you talk about the G-Unit era and stuff like that, I know he's a hip-hop head and stuff like that, right? And then, a lot of conversation when guys like Rory, respectfully, who are not African-American, not black, the old, he can come to the barbecue because you like hip-hop and, you're cool and you get a fade and you rocking Timberlands and you listen to G-Unit Radio 25 and stuff like that. So, boom. And you're rubbing shoulders with other people and stuff of importance, right? So, sidebar real quick. I've interviewed Mal back in 2021 on my old channel. I think I still have the files for that. Rory and I was speaking just up to last year. I DM'd him, and we were going back and forth, and we were supposed to have him on my show to have a conversation a while ago, talk music and where he's at and everything like that. Shout out to Rory and stuff like that. So I still would love to talk to him and things of that nature, right? Now, this is where the situation goes left right here because, boom, I see a lot of tweets stemming from last night. A lot of people. Shout out to Rocky Thunder real quick. The sister yesterday, she had about like 41,000 people tuned in. The 42,000 people tuned in 11 hours ago to the spaces that she had. Everybody was in that mother effer. Yes, Joe Budden, we know you were in there under your anonymous, on the low, not having Joe Budden name attached. A lot of y'all probably was on the low. Y'all don't want to show y'all faces and stuff like that. Okay, we get it. And stuff like that. But then you had O'Shea Jackson in there, Rob Markman in there. A lot of people was in there last night. You know what I mean? Gina, a lot of people. So Rocky, she had it lit last night, right? So somehow these tweets stemming from the early days of Twitter, the 2009, 2010, 11, from 2009 to 2014, the conversation about Rory's tweets that surfaced back. Now, here's the thing. Shout out to the people that decide that they're going to dig all your old tweets from back in the day. That's very time consuming. I don't got time to be doing no ish like that. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? I got other things going on to be just sitting there trying to dig up tweets and everything like that. And from what I'm understanding, this is stemming from, I guess, Rory and Mal saying, I guess they want the Clips to win the Grammys over Kendrick, I believe. That's what I see people talking about. Okay, cool. Everybody, if you want to say biased, but you like who you like, so I can't kill those brothers for that at all. You like who you like, man. Right? But I'm about to play a lot of reactions from Rocky's spaces last night, right? So y'all got to bear with me a lot in hearing everything, because I want y'all to hear it if you didn't get to hear it, and I'll come back and respond. So bear with your boy for a little bit. It's going to be, I got some minutes here and everything like that, so just bear with me for a little bit, all right? So here's Rocky, and Rory decided, hold on, sidebar, Rory decided to pull up in Rocky's spaces last night. I thought that was a bad move on his part. Here's why it's a bad move. If you decide to pull up in his spaces because of racist certain tweets that you put out there, and there's tweets out there about every black girl has thought about sleeping with a white guy. I ain't going too crazy about that. I never seen a good-looking black woman. And that's the thing, Rory. It leaves me confused as an old head because, okay, at one part you can say you're a young boy doing ignorant-ish and stuff like that. But if you like women and black women and you say you're empowered sisters and black women took care of you and everything like that, it's kind of weird you putting shit out there. It's like, is it black gold lost or shorty owe you for ice, my dude? I'm confused here. And it's almost like to, my uncle used to always tell me, just because white men respectfully date sisters and everything and they smashing black poom poom, that don't mean they down for the cause or down for the black power or down for black people. Respectfully, I ain't saying Rory ain't like that, but I'm just saying, right? But here's Rory and Rocky Thunder having a back and forth last night about his old tweets. Rory decided to pull up and wanted to talk, but did he really want to talk? Here we go.
Go through every last tweet. There's not a single thing I will ever hide behind. Okay, I know who I am, and this
are
is
they
actually
old
hilarious.
tweets that already came out already? Like, I feel like I see.
No, this is all shit that I'm looking at now.
Okay, so there's one tweet by you, Ross.
There was one that I saw everyone getting mad at of I'm gonna celebrate my birthday for the whole month like a black girl. I would make that joke right now.
Okay. Not mad at that.
Let's have some real talk. Not because, and Rory, I don't think you're racist. Rory, do I think you're racist? No, I don't. I don't know you like that, number one. I don't know you. But it's, only thing is I just felt you were very condescending, pulling up and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And when you're saying black girl, I don't even like, to be honest, sometimes to hear somebody from a different race, a white man say black girl, sometimes I'm maybe from a different era. I don't know. It's just, I'm waiting to see what you're going to say after the black girl. Like, are you about to put respect on the black girl's name? You say a black girl lost, like Nas had on It Was Written, my nigga. I want to make sure you tread light when you say black girl and stuff like that. So,
okay, now we do have to take it.
Yeah, that wasn't a bad one.
That's not a bad one.
I would make that joke today.
I don't think you should.
Would you say every black woman has either wanted to, thought about, or actually fucked a white guy?
I don't even know what the fuck that tweet is.
Okay, that was a tweet that you said on 8/26/11.
Hey, man.
Now, are you going to remember a tweet that you had back in 2011? No, you're not. Dog, I don't remember tweets I had 2 days ago. Like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like,
okay. What was there? There was a hashtag on that. I don't know what the conversation was. There may have been an argument going on old Twitter at the time.
Trending topic.
White people facts was the hashtag.
I don't know if that was something that I was jokingly arguing with people.
White people facts is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, no, I'm a full-blown racist.
But at the time, I just want...
See, Rory, when you say I'm a full-blown racist, we know you're trolling, we know you're being condescending, but I don't think you're in no position to do that. Let me explain something to you, Rory. I think you think because you people, the black folks that you rub shoulders with, that know you outside of the spaces or outside of what you got going on, you are a personality now, sir. You do a show. You do a podcast. You interview people. You're part of the culture now, right? So you have to tread light, sir. You can't go up there sounding condescending and having a big dick contest or dick contest like you that nigga. Now you can't do that, brother. Respectfully. I feel you got to tone it down just a little bit. And I respectfully, Rory, some people feel you were not being contrite enough. Now, nobody said you got to go up there and kiss ass. Make sure I say it. Nobody asked you to kiss ass, brother. But you got to have a little bit of respect, though, brother.
At the time, the trending topics were like that, like rich people problems. You went to this college if. Like, that's how it was.
I'm sure I was arguing with somebody. Not arguing, but like joking back and forth on the timeline.
On 5/17.
But I mean, 14, listen, man. I'm sorry at 21 that I said that.
21 years of age when he said that. Okay. At 21, social media wasn't around when I was 21. I'm an old head, right? But I've said things at 21. Listen, let me put this out there. I'm not perfect. I don't sit on this whole holier than thou that I haven't done things at 21 years of age. That I look at it now at my age now as an old head like, damn, 3, what the hell was you thinking about? Of course. I wasn't perfect. Have I made disparaging comments towards white people at 21 years of age? Of course I did. I am not about to sit up on a high horse like I didn't make disparaging comments about people. We ain't gonna do that. We're gonna keep it funky around here. All right? Let me see if I got some other parts here. Give me 1 second here, y'all. Let me fast forward another part here. Give me something. I got the minutes here, y'all. So be with your old head for a second here. I'm trying to get it right. What's this part here? 22. Okay. I'm gonna let this fly. Let me see what part.
Tonight, we are all seeing what this guy, who is a Klansman, is all about.
Now, there was an African brother that called up there and called him a Klansman. Now, brother, you're gonna call a brother another man a Klansman who probably is not a Klansman. I think Rory took offense to that being called a Klansman. But what Rory did after that, he trolled him and then kind of saying, "Yeah, I'm a Klansman." And I got watch.
True.
True.
No,
I'm reading. Let me read the bullshit that is.
I couldn't agree more.
Yeah, you're a Klansman.
Yeah, no.
Let me read part of the shit that have been saying. Every black man.
Can you keep it short? Because I do have to get to the meeting. I think the meeting's at 9:30.
See, he's saying the Klan's meeting's at 9:30. He's being condescending and trolling. Rory, this one, as an intelligent person like yourself, you got to read the room and know that those kind of comments ain't going to fly. And another thing, Rory, if you came up to Rocky Spaces to crack jokes in a situation like that, you don't know that, yo, damn. When you saw people talking about your old tweets, you're not going to think there's going to be some black folks who, whether you think they're going to be fake woke or stay woke, or whether y'all niggas love saying that shit, or fake outrage niggas love saying everything, they pick and choose when it's fake outrage, like, I don't know, whatever. That some people are going to take umbrage to what you said. You wasn't conscious enough to know when I pull up here, let me not go have a back and forth to anybody and stuff like that. Let me try to bring down the situation, explain to people and stuff like that. Let me just be mature about this. And the trolling shit, leave it at home, man.
I gotta be.
I'm gonna read one of your tweets. Every black woman has either wanted to, thought about, or actually fucked a white guy. Where did you get that from?
That lands on the KKK. I agree.
Whoa.
That's a crazy tweet.
It's a
That's crazy. This is a racist.
No, it is very racist.
And you find that entertaining and normal.
And then Gina, they're showing right now, have a laughy face. Gina, who be in the West Coast. Shout out to Gina. I know she be with Geechee Gotti. She was at the riot battle and everything like that. Sister, I wish you wouldn't do that. Respectfully, even if you know Rory and black women that know Rory, I'm not mad at y'all speaking on speaking up for him. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. But just stop the laughing emojis and stuff like that when Rory's making those kind of comments, though, respectfully, because you know him, that don't mean other black women know him, and we're gonna see that as this goes on. You know what I mean?
No, I didn't say that, but I agree that it is very much a KKK Klansman type vibe. I agree.
That's all you have to say?
No, I literally think that's like trying to defranchise black people I agree with you. I couldn't agree more. I'm sorry.
So we can count that as an apology for that tweet.
That's not an apology.
Yo, why Gina laughing? Yo, Gina got to come up here, yo.
Gina's laughing. She told him, ain't nothing funny, though. That's not, you're not being... I don't like that. I don't like that part. I understand the African brother came up there calling you a Klansman, putting smut on your name and everything like that. But Rory's saying that because of tweets that you retweeted or that you put out there, brother. And in this conversation about what old Twitter was, when Gary Twitter, we don't care. But I do understand as a young boy, you're gonna say some stupid shit like that. You know what I mean? I get it. Let me go to the part here where a sister pulled up here, and she kind of was she wasn't playing.
Like that, bro.
Oh shit! I forgot I was getting killed on the internet. I'm coming here sticking up a Rory.
We can't let
But
that
I can't hang up on y'all because I'm in the shower. Fuck! Somebody kick me out, please.
Let's let Ab on stage. She had her hand up for a minute.
Listen to this sister right here.
Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Thanks for having me up, Rocky. Rory, like the man saying somebody took that nigga phone and tweeted that shit about black women is the funniest like cop out I've ever heard in my.
That's the thing, Rory. Y'all sit up there and say that somebody took your phone and tweeted those tweets, bro. Really? That just don't sound. I ain't saying that you lying, bro, or you probably tell the truth. I hope you tell the truth. I don't know. But it do smell like a bunch of bullshit, though. And people gonna take it for bullshit.
my life.
Oh, Jesus.
This is no disrespect to you, Rory, but you're just a pure example. Like, those old tweets are a pure example of, like, when black people want to invite white people to the cookout so bad, or, oh yeah, you can
They try to
see
make
white
me
boy,
sound
like, come
crazy.
to the cookout, like, come to the cookout, white boy. Like, you're the prime example of that. You called Beyonce, somebody said, oh, that's a Blue Ivy is a baboon, like a jigaboo name for a jigaboo woman, and you said if she wasn't famous and you heard that name, you would automatically assume she had a blue weave. You are way too comfortable. Like, that was way too comfortable. Like, I am so sorry. Like, y'all can say, oh yeah, that was different back in the day. That was different back in the day. But you know what? It's half your fault and half the fault of, like, the coons around you who felt like make you feel empowered enough to make those statements and feel comfortable making those
You
statements.
said I called Beyonce a jigaboo? What are you talking about?
No, someone tweeted. I can post a tweet. Someone said there's worse celebrity names than Blue Ivy, and you said, yeah, like the ghetto name Beyonce. And then the person you quoted replied to you, said that's a jigaboo name for a jigaboo woman. And you said if she didn't blow up and you heard that name in the club, you would automatically assume she had a blue weave. That is a crazy ass tweet. You was talking
I don't
wild
really know what
crazy.
you're talking about.
Okay, I'll put it on the Jumbotron.
No, I'm not saying that's
That's
there, but
crazy.
I'll just put it on the Jumbotron. Just wait.
Damn, I just invited him to the cookout like a couple days ago.
Okay, there you go. This is a tweet, like a hood rat named Beyonce. Those are tweets. I just put them
my
up.
God.
Listen, you control your way out of it. That's fine. That's cool.
I'm not trolling anything.
2012.
No,
Go
like,
touch grass.
I mean, I don't. Excuse me. Not everybody's the unctioning here, so I don't. Roy, aren't you like pushing 40? Like, weren't you of age when you make these tweets?
I'm 35 years old.
Oh, okay, so you're pretty old enough, and you can say don't touch grass if you want to be.
I didn't say don't touch grass.
No, I'm talking to the other person who told me to go touch grass, not you, Roy. If you want to get up, and you want to be all like, oh, defend.
Oh, that reply is
defend the
crazy.
tweets.
Blue weed? Oh, this is
Yeah,
nasty.
like, that's what I'm saying. Like, this shit is crazy. And that's why I said, Rory, it's half your fault and half the fault of the coons around you. Like, the people who excusing right now, who put the battery in your back to make you feel comfortable. Like I said, you are the example of when niggas want to invite niggas to the cookout, white people to the cookout so bad. Oh, he's a noob. Invite him to the cookout. He fucks black women. Date him to the cookout. Like, I don't understand. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm more pro-black than most people, but nigga, I don't give a fuck. Because if this was a conservative or white person that black people did not like and wasn't accepted by the black community, nigga, it would be pitchforks. But because you know a little about rap music and you fucked a couple black women and you shimmy your shoulders, if that's what they do. I don't know. I'm not familiar with Black Greek. I wasn't a part. Niggas think it's cool and that's cool, but I just want everybody to know, like, that shit you was saying, you was talking wild, spicy, wild, crazy. I don't give a fuck what Twitter was back in the day. That was like black Twitter. Oh, other black people talking about black people, and it was still wrong. But you are a white man talking crazy like that.
But I just want to make it very
crazy.
clear that the response you guys are talking about, I didn't tweet, but okay.
No, you didn't tweet it, but you replied to it and like basically said if that was a black woman, like if you saw that black woman, you bet money she had a blue weave in. To the response about that's a jigaboo name.
See, that's the thing, Rory. Also, you're saying because you didn't put those tweets out there that you should get a G pass, you should get a hall pass. But why even, if you saw that on the timeline, why even respond to it? You know what I'm saying? Like, why even respond to a derogatory comment like that? Especially if you were in the industry or rubbing shoulders with people or in the industry at an early age. I don't know. It just, you know what I mean?
You tweeted, responded to that tweet.
I did not say that that's a jigaboo name. But
no,
okay.
I didn't say that you said that.
You
I'm
said she
clearly
would
saying
have
you
blue
replied.
weave, though.
I'm saying you replied to that tweet, and that even what you said alone is crazy. Listen, I'm not even here on no cancel culture shit.
Eva's right.
Because I've been peeped that, you was the invite him to the cookout, token white boy, which is fine. Like, get your money how you live. I don't really give a fuck.
I'm not that person and never have been that person. And actually, anytime anyone said that, anytime someone said invited to the cookout, I've always been anti that. But
you felt
Black folks. I've been guilty of it too. So this is not just black folks. We gotta stop with this corny phrase that we have, inviting people to the cookout. That's from different backgrounds, and because they're cool, or they let us in the door, or they gave us a job, or they did whatever. Or they ride with the cars. That's cool. Ride with the cars, but that don't mean you gotta automatically come to the cookout. You know what I mean? That's not what it means. We gotta chill with that coming to the cookout talk. I think we got to put a timeout on that, man.
Comfortable enough to make these tweets, right?
To make some jokes? Cool. Hell yeah. Matter of fact, what's funny is y'all wouldn't even know that I made these jokes in front of the people that you guys are talking about.
You're not a part of that community making them jokes. Like, I don't understand. Like, what is that?
I mean, it's fine if you feel that way, and I respect everything that you're saying, but I've made these jokes in front of the people that I.
Okay, that's why I said it's half your fault and half the coons around you who felt like they put the battery in your back to let you make those jokes.
I think you're missing what I'm saying. I've made these jokes in front of the people that I'm joking about.
Oh, you said Beyonce. You told her face that if you would have heard her name, you would assume she had a blue weave in.
I don't even know.
Yo, what up, though? We got more.
Oh, I wish that part did not get cut off. The sister asked Rory. Rory said the comment that he's made, those tweets he said to the same people. The sister said to him, did you make that comment about Blue Ivy, the weaving all into Beyonce? He said no, but somebody cut him off. Right here.
Maul coming on stage. We got Maul coming on stage.
Okay, well, listen to Jumbotron. That's fine. One thing, I'm going to get off the stage real quick.
We got Maga.
You said that you're not a stan of anybody, which I hate people who don't stand on a stand. I'm like, if you a stan, just be a stan. Like, don't hide it.
I think that's weird to be a stan.
Okay, well, I was in the Club Paradise space arguing.
All right, that's just I thought gave a mouthful though and shit like that. I'm gonna play one more, y'all. This is Rocky Thunder, the sister who actually had the spaces and stuff like that. And if you're familiar with Rocky Thunder, she was cool with Joe Budden at one time. I even believe she was on the reality show Love and Hip Hop also. Hold on, give me 1 second. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me get to the part where she came in.
Don't nobody care about this shit for real.
Yeah, you got a boom.
Who was? That's Maul saying nobody cares about this shit for real. I mean, what's Maul gonna say though? You know what I mean? That's his man's and shit.
Yeah,
Maul's gonna ride with his man.
He should have dropped the money bags.
Maul should have told Rory to get up out of there.
Should have dropped the money bags like Maul.
Straight up. But this part I'm about to play right now is Rocky Thunder.
He trying
some of those
talking to Rory about their relationship and what she knows about him and giving him basically some pointers here.
Okay, let's cut the shit. Rory, you know I fuck with you.
Rocky.
However, I know there was a time in Twitterverse back in 2010, 2009.
Nobody give a fuck about this show.
Hold the fuck up. This is my stage. You ain't gonna tell me when to just pipe down.
Don't feed into this BS, man.
I'm not feeding.
Kick his ass off the
stage. Don't nobody care about this shit for real.
Yeah, you got a boom. Who was that?
That's Black King.
To say nobody cares.
Nigga, no, it won't.
To say nobody cares is bullshit. And
Nobody
I'm going to go on record and say that
Maul.
I, personally, as much as I adore Rory and know Rory... And
which one of those tweets hurt you, Rocky?
This the same shit Ice
that
did.
blue weave crazy.
So people wanted to
let
cancel Ice, and he's a black man.
Y'all do know.
Yo, chill. The boom gonna come.
On my stage, though? 1 second. I'm not here to crucify Rory. And I can speak to the fact that as long as I've known Rory since he was just a wee young lad, he's always shown nothing but respect for me and the black women around me. And I've always seen him stick his neck out for myself and black women around me. However, the tweets that are now being unsurfaced or resurfaced, they can be taken very disrespectfully and speaking to another tone that you don't reflect. I would say that if I did not know you and know how you carry it with me, I would personally be on your head top the same as I am with Ice. Now, I understand. I've had this conversation several times.
She's talking about Ice from the Joe Budden podcast. Rocky, for whatever reason, does not rock with Ice or Freeze, which I call him. I know him from Ice, Arsenal's brother.
With people, whereas they feel that there was a certain time in Twitter world where people just said random shit. It was all shits and giggles. It was who could be the most salacious, the most scandalous. I understand that. And I, too, am waiting for the day that somebody digs up something from 2010. However, I stand on the fact that there were certain things that I did not play with. I'm not on record having light-skinned, dark-skinned jokes. I'm not on record calling women...
I hate light-skinned, dark-skinned jokes. And I got to be honest, black people It ain't the white folks that have black, dark skin versus light skin conversations. We do that. We tend to have the light skin versus dark skin conversation. I hate it to the core. I don't understand it. I don't get it. I don't know if this war on who, because you're light, you think you're better than people, or dark skinned people hate light skinned people. And to be honest, dark skinned people hate light skinned people. If you want to get real with it, anytime I see light skinned, dark skinned conversations, it seems to me dark skinned people are be the ones who brings up those conversations. You really